Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, good. Hi, Poya. Apologies for the delay here. Was just wrapping up the previous call.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
Um, so uh, let's just make this call a quick call, if you don't mind.
sure.
I think we probably both want to just. I want a 2025. I want to purchase a 2025 G63 Mercedes G63 custom build.
Okay.
Is that something that you've done in the past? Is it something you can do? Do you know what the markup is going to be? Um, I guess those are my first questions because I think I understand how you guys already work. That's not as much my concern. Is this a car that you're familiar with? Can you get it for me? Or you could just say yes, no, maybe. What's your situation?
Yeah, so we are very familiar with this car. We do about 7 to 10 J63 vehicles for our clients each year, all the way
Hmm.
from like custom build to a direct order in terms of a standard configurations or a pre-owned ones as well. And we have served our clients all the way from California to New York, cross back and forth. We have also
Yes.
found vehicles where we have got it shipped cross country as well. So we do
Sure.
custom builds luxury vehicles from G63, Lambo, Maseratis, Bentleys, etc. So
Sure. And sorry to interrupt, but I'm not talking about used. That's going to be a significantly
of
different
course,
thing. I'm
what
talking about only new
brand
and
new.
brand new and really custom as opposed to purchasing what's on the lot. That's
Correct.
different as well in terms of
Yes.
what I'm looking for. So, have you done any this year?
Yes.
That's 2025
Yeah.
custom build.
2025 custom build we have done two, so to date.
Okay.
And
And what's been the markup?
yes, coming directly to your point of markup, it in market they will start that it ranges anywhere between $50,000 all the way to $125,000. But we have negotiated down. So one of our clients bought it at $10,000 markup. Another
Yeah.
client of ours bought it at $5,000 markup.
Yeah. So the market right now is not that high. It's about $25,000 markup. It's not 50 to no one's ever even said anything close to that to me. The calls that I've made.
Okay.
And were these but 5, 10,000 above markup is good. If you can do that for me, then sign me up basically. Um,
We do it, and because now we have an exhaustive Mercedes dealership database across the country, and what we do is we do a push mechanism that once we create I would say a spec document, a build sheet, which will
yes, I
the
already have what the
you
build
already have
is.
it,
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And so we'll send it to multiple dealerships. We'll directly work with their inventory sales manager who actually source and procure directly from the factory. And not only we look at where what we are getting in terms of the markup, but we are very vigilant with respect to the timeline. So we don't want to have someone who says, okay, I'll do it
Of
at
course. Yes, yes, yes.
MSRP,
Of
and then it's
course.
like
Yeah.
next year, and then it
Yeah,
next
yeah.
is
Yeah,
post
yeah.
holiday.
Exactly. Well, the other thing is it needs to be VIN assigned. None of this, oh, yes, sure. It needs to be written in document that the VIN number needs to be assigned in my name, all of these things, because
Yeah,
I've heard
that
of
will definitely take care of it.
scenarios where it's not like that and then it becomes a disaster. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you've had any, circumstances like that, but that would be something else that if you guys don't do, then it's not a good fit for me.
Yes. So what we do is the moment we find a dealership, negotiate with them, get
Yeah.
everything in writing, we
Mhm.
ask dealership to create a tentative, what we call tentative BO, buyer's order. And in that, your name, the uh, vehicle which is going to be either say manufactured with respect to the configuration what you have shared with them, or if they have any exact configuration in the assembly line that is getting assigned to you. The moment it is assigned, that VIN number, your name, and the deposit, that document is created. And then what we do is we track when it is getting ready and what is the transit timeline look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay. How long will it take for you to let me know what you can do for me? What is that timeline? Let's
It
say I
takes,
sign up today. How long does it take?
yeah, so it takes 4 to 7 working days, depending
Mm,
upon. It's not just about getting one dealership to say yes, but there are two additional
of
things
course.
which
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
to factor in, which are very, very critical, as essentially for any G wagons. Generally saying, and of course G63 to be the most popular ones in that, is number one, who is going to take that custom build off of yours. That is the one who will say, yeah, we'll take care of that. Second, they will take care of it in less than 10,000 markup. And third, with the shortest timeline. So when we do an outreach to all these Mercedes dealerships, we are creating a shared Google document, and my entire concierge team is working documenting everything. You will see real time basis how many dealerships we have connected with, what are the updates we are getting, and also getting the commitment from the dealership also in writing. So we don't just rely on like verbal confirmations or say we'll take care of it. You just put down a deposit and we'll see. And after 3 months is like a la la land and there is no update, right? So we are very, very cautious with respect to that. And the clients whom we serve are typically HNIs or at some of the top positions in the corporate world. So they like certainty, they want definite answer, and they don't want to deal with the headaches or the nuances of the dealership.
Yeah. Um, okay, so you said the three things are what again?
Number one, the commitment from the dealership that they will take up the custom build, what you exactly want.
Sure. Okay.
Sometimes
Yes.
coming back to
I
your,
got it. I got it.
yeah, got it. Second
Uh-huh.
is that they are willing to sell that at 10,000 markup or less than that. That is always our target. And
Okay.
third
And then
is timeline, by when we can get
yeah,
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So these are the
So
three critical points.
really is it's yes, I mean, yeah, okay. So when is the last time you did a 2025? I mean, we're only in May, so was how recent was it that you guys did these last two ones that you
Yes.
did this year?
One we did it in January. The client came to us back in October 2024 itself, and they mentioned that we want 2025 pre-booked.
Sure.
The first line assembly. He
So it was delivered in January,
No, no,
or
no.
it was the deal?
We booked it in January. It got delivered last month.
Okay.
Yeah. And
And
yeah.
uh,
Sorry, go ahead, please.
sorry, go ahead. No, you and then the other one?
The second one, we have made the reservation, that is the booking with the initial deposit on, just a second. It was March.
Yes, and there needs to be a deposit. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
So the dealership needs to take a deposit. They can't not take one. I
Yeah.
prefer a deposit. Yeah.
And we also make sure that the deposit is refundable.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But they need to take it. Some of these dealerships, they want to keep it open so that if the market changes or something like that, they don't want to be more liable for giving the car to that person. So they don't want to take the deposit.
Yeah. They play
As
all
you
the
you
games.
probably understand. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the reason why they don't take the deposit is because it's like a sunk cost fallacy, right? So after 3 months, after 6 months, when the vehicle actually arrives, you are so much like looking forward to getting it then they will try to play all the games that market the
Yeah, they play all the games.
supply
Exactly.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
low,
Exactly. Yeah.
and Poya
Yeah.
now
Yeah. Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
pay like $10,000 more in order to receive the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm aware of all of this. It's
Okay.
pretty obvious what they're trying to do, and I want to avoid all of that as well. So now we can talk about how you guys specifically work in terms of uh, cost and I see here 30-day money back guarantee. How do you guys work
Yeah.
basically?
Sure. So we will keep the discussion again very specific to the custom build, that is getting that build document. What you will share it with us is that in this process, our fees will be total all inclusive $998, which is $1,000, $500, which is $499 payable at the beginning of our engagement and
Mhm.
giving us the spec document, and $499 once you receive the keys of your custom build G63. Here
Yes.
it will be
Okay.
a little bit different as compared to what
And
you're seeing online. Yes.
sorry, say that one more time. Say that one more that last part. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
The engagement fees will be the same, but it will be requested in a different interval, because the website fees, what you see is the curation, and the second part is the negotiation. That is for the vehicles which are available in the market, the new ones or the pre-owned ones or the certified ones, not the I would say the pre-built pre-configured ones based upon your requirements.
Mm.
To make
Okay.
it easier, what the
Mhm.
process would be, you pay $500 now. We'll do
Yeah.
the market research. We'll reach out to more than 100 plus dealerships, preferably, of
Mhm.
course, starting from your zip code and increasing the radius as a part of connecting with all the dealership. We will get your exact build document order confirmed, less than
Mhm.
10K MSRP, with buyer's orders, with deposit, with timeline. Once and then we'll keep tracking with that dealership till the vehicle arrives at the dealership. We ensure that they will honor the price what we have confirmed and committed. Let's say when what we confirm in 1 week from now, that is respected and honored in the month of July, August, September, when the delivery timeline would be. And then once you pick up the keys of your G63 and walk out of the dealership, we will review all the contract paperwork, etc. Then we will request the second part of the fee, which is another $500. So total engagement will be $1,000.
And what about delivery of the vehicle? What if it's, you find it in, a far away place?
Great. So there are two options over here. Some of our clients prefer to fly down there and then drive it back. Or the second one is the shipping option. In shipping, there are two options. Number one is a open container shipping. Number two is a closed container shipping. The fees typically ranges is $1 per mile for open container shipping. That is, you would have seen the
Yeah,
charts on
I
the
got it.
screen. Yeah. And then the closed container ranges between $1.5 to $2.2 per mile. And we work with more than 11 to 12 vetted shippers, because we have been like giving them the quotation. I mean, we have been requesting the quotations and also coordinating and facilitating on behalf of our clients. So we know in which, I would say, geography, southwest, east, north, northeast, etc., which shipping companies have a good
Yeah.
command and responsiveness to get this done. Of course, the shipping fees will be separate, directly payable to the shipper. We don't, but we will ensure that we coordinate, we manage, we track, and ensure that the delivery is happening.
And what about things like wheel and tire protection and those kind of things that they try to sell you on when you receive the vehicle? How do you guys deal with that stuff?
Yes. So there are a lot of nuances to that. Number one is we say no to everything. That's our
Okay.
that's our basic fundamental thing.
Yeah.
So any tire protection, wheel alignment, I mean window tints, right? Paint protection, convenience package, dealership support, dealership maintenance, gap warranty, etc. Nothing to be purchased when you are signing up. I mean when you are receiving the vehicle. And as a part of like Mercedes, you get 90 days to add on any of these things what you would like.
Yeah.
So then once you receive the vehicle, and anyways you have a full comprehensive warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles coming by default from Mercedes, right? So
Yeah.
during the first 90 days, then we sit down and say, and if you say, hey guys, I want extended warranty, or hey guys, I want the comprehensive maintenance package, then we start looking at that. We start again receiving the quotation. We negotiate on those quotations and give you a very clean one, and then we can go ahead and add on the top of our purchased vehicle. But
Okay.
doing that again at the time of the purchase creates a lot of confusion that they create on our minds. Plus, they try to upsell, cross sell. Plus,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
very sneaky to
Yeah.
add even $10 here and there if we are looking at
I
fine,
understand.
etc. Yes.
Should so let's see if some follow up questions. So uh, I would say I mean I am curious if these dealerships that you have already gotten $5,000 and $10,000 would do it again. Essentially, I'm wondering if you have good relationships with these dealerships or other Mercedes dealerships that this can be a quick and fast search and we can move forward essentially, or you're not sure, and that's okay. I'm just kind of want to bring that up.
Yeah. So the dealerships with which we work is not, we are not affiliated partners, or we are
Of
not,
course.
uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
brokering the deal here. So
yeah,
every week the situation changes. That means the dealership needs to know what is the allotment that they have, right? Every dealership has a
yes,
fixed
I
allotment.
understand. I
Yes.
understand. Yeah.
So once we receive your specific build document, we'll be reaching out to every dealership with initiation of like 100-mile radius, 250-mile radius, 500-mile radius, like that, and see who is going to take on and say yes, number one. Number two, less than 10K. Number three, buyer's order. Number four, timeline. So as of today, Poya, I don't know which dealership it would be.
Got it. Okay. um and then uh what if you're unable to find somebody, let's say that I'm happy with the what you find. Let's say it's over 10K or whatever it is, and I'm unhappy. So what happens there? And
Yeah.
I don't want to move through with go forward with the deal.
Yeah, so we keep, so the engagement validity is for 60 days, that is 2 months. We keep looking at it, we understand your feedback, we do an iterative process, we look at plan B in terms of other dealerships. Sometimes we also do that because we have done the G Wagons, about 11 G Wagons as a part of the last 3 years. And so we also know those dealerships, so we will also reach out to them and request them that, hey, we have given you the order before, see if you can squeeze into this, if you can take this and make it worth, which will be good for you, good for like the entire ecosystem in terms of like us as well as our client. And go to that, but that is not like our primary focus, that is like our plan B. And then we will come back to you with those updates as well. And at any point, if you say, okay guys, now dealerships are charging 25K, that's the lowest what you guys have got, because let's say market has evolved, tariff has changed, etc. Our process here, Poya, is to provide you the full, comprehensive, detailed, negotiated support. We are not committing that we will get you at 10K, 5K, 12K, 15Ks, or even at
Sure.
MSRP or below MSRP, right? Our
Mm,
goal
mm.
here is to get you. your build document being placed for the factory to process at the most efficient manner with the lowest total cost of ownership as a part of procuring the vehicle. So we are a consultant giving you a detailed market insight, a fears that is dedicated negotiation support, and a continuous visibility and tracking till the vehicle is received after the deposit is placed. So you can say that, hey guys, give me a refund because you have not been responsive for the last 7 days. Or hey guys, you have only touched like to like seven dealership and that is not what I was expecting. I was expecting that you will connect with 70 dealerships. So the 30-day money back guarantee, what we have listed down online, is basically on the communication front, on the, I would say, comprehensive deliverables from our side, and ensure
Yeah,
that we have not left any stone unturned in the market. But if you come,
understood. It's
yeah,
not on the pricing. It's
it's
not
not
on the
on the
pricing
price.
side. Yeah,
Not on,
got it.
because you know the tectonic shift which is happening today with respect to White House, with respect to the automotive
Yeah,
industry,
yeah, yeah.
the uncertainty, etc. But
Yes.
if even if after 60 days you say, guys, can you please help me for the 15 days? These are all the caveats which we have to cater to it. I'm not going to come back and say, Poya, there is additional fee associated with it. We want to ensure that within $1,000 as a part of our engagement, you are
Yeah.
fully happy, you are fully satisfied, and you leave a five-star Google G-Wagon review, which we already have from our previous clients. And that's why I'm putting skin to the game. That I'm only requesting 50% of our engagement
Yeah.
as part of the process, and 50% once you receive the vehicle in hand. So I will,
Yeah.
and my team will be on the toes to ensure we are not like slacking, or we are like, okay,
Got
now
it. Got it.
I will take care of it.
So is it who do I once when do I have a direct relationship with the dealership? Let's say you guys find me a deal that I want to move forward with,
Yep. That
then
is
do
the only
I
time we will
then
make the introduction to that specific dealership, and that too
yeah.
even to someone in the higher authority, not the frontline salespeople. And that is the only time where your contact will be shared with that dealership. Your contact, your email, your number will not be shared with like hundreds of dealerships whom we will be reaching out to. And at
I
that time, they
understand.
even don't know that we are shopping on your behalf.
They
So you
won't
have
know.
that
Okay.
convenience and peace of mind. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. So then hypothetically I can hire you guys and I can hire somebody else as well to do this for me. And they won't know that it's the same person. I'm not planning on doing that, I don't think, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a
You can make this process run in parallel. There are a couple of other concierges in the market as well, and you can also ask them to do the same. But the challenge over here, what you will encounter, is because you want to have this as a custom build. Right now, you will have your specific interior, exterior color preferences, the type of the wheels you are looking for, the packages you are looking for, etc. And so, if the same dealership, let's say, receives this custom build back to back in the 1 to 2 day difference, because we reached out to them and then another
yeah,
company will
then they may
reach out,
figure it out. Yeah, I
then
got
they
it.
will figure it out that this is for one of the, I would say, a buyer, but the buyer, sorry to say my word, but is desperate to get this vehicle. Now the dealership will get the leverage and will lose the leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the chances are minimal, but this is what we have experienced in the past.
Okay, that's fair enough. I need to basically I think I need to make a decision on what I want to do. Do you want to send me some information actually about what we spoke about? You know, the pricing. I don't know if you guys have a contract or something like that. It would be good to take a look at it.
Well, we don't have any contract, boy. We have kept it very open and transparent. We are the complete opposite how the dealership works. We don't have any sales tactics here. We don't have any like very finite terms and conditions which we request our clients whom we serve to sign. Everything is there on the website itself. So let me just take a minute and share my screen here if that's okay with you.
Sure.
Yeah, just a second. So you have seen everything over here. We'll directly come to the buying service. In client reviews, we have a couple of G-Wagon reviews as well, which I'll take you through in a second. And all the so this 30-day money back guarantee, we have the refund policy right here. Okay.
Mhm.
When you click on that, no refund if the customers are non-responsive. So we unfortunately had certain customers who will even make the payment and then they will not respond for like 45 days and suddenly come back and say, now let's get started. Okay.
Sure.
And all the efforts what we have done will be wasted.
Yeah.
If we are non-responsive for 7+ days, no refund if we
7+ days is quite a long time. 7 days. If I ask you guys, hey, can I get an update, and I don't hear in 6 days,
no,
that's
no, of
okay.
course. So as a part of our process, we communicate with our clients once every 24 hours over an email, or and if you prefer text, then over the text message. And then once we have collected significant information, then we also get on a call based on your availability. So a dedicated concierge team is assigned to you. And I'm Neil and I'm the business owner here. And I'm marked in all the emails which goes on to our clients. So I'm fully in loop as to where we are and how we are supporting, where we are ahead of the timeline, where we are with the timeline. And if I see that some of the requirements we are a little bit slacking behind or we are behind the timeline of our clients, then I step in. We have a daily stand-up meeting with the team at 9 in the morning Eastern at and in 5 in the evening Eastern. We literally work like a dedicated startup. It is not like, okay, there are one or two people
I
who
understand.
work, etc. Nothing
Yeah.
like that. This is a full-time, 6 days a week, service-oriented business for us to serve our clients and ensure that you are happy with us. But this is just as a reference because people keep asking that when can we request refund, and so we have put together this five major bullet points here.
Okay.
Yeah. Initiates the negotiation efforts upon approval, upon receiving negotiated quotes. If you delay in terms of procuring the vehicle and the quotation is revised by the dealership because of some certain other reason, then no refunds process. And appraisals, that's not applicable to you. So we can skip that. Another thing is that we have a detailed client handbook. So once you make that $499 payment, you will receive a booklet where you have, I would say, level one concierge support, who you are going to reach out to. Level two, level three comes to me, and all the expectations what you can have from us, all the, I would say, support what you need from you. But in your case, it's very simple. Once you send like your build document, your responsibility is done, then we are on the hook. We'll be taking care of everything on that front.
Okay.
Yeah. And so in terms of the terms and conditions, let me come to that. So here it's 699, but we have an offer going on where you will get $200 off. So you make 499 as we initiate the engagement and 499 once you get the keys of your G63. So when you click on get started, it takes
Mhm.
us to the curation page. Even the payment is online. You get a acknowledgement receipt, payment receipt, everything. And here is the terms of service, where what the curation service includes, what is the fee on that front, what is the refund policy, what is the curation timeline, 60 days engagement. But then there are certain times, again, not applicable in your case, but the client says, hey, I have to go on vacation or some tragic thing happens in our family. I'll get back to you after 3 months. Then we acknowledge, accept, and be considerate on that front. And again, resume once they are back. Okay.
So, so it seems like, yeah, this curation and negotiation is is almost two separate things.
Correct.
Uh, but what I'm expecting is curation and negotiation, and
In your
then
case, we'll be giving you curation, negotiation, deposit, everything only for 499, and then the tracking, that is shipping tracking, delivery, and then you getting the keys. After that, we'll be requesting the 499 because you are going for the direct or custom direct order. We are not looking at the vehicle which is in the market. This process,
yeah, I
for,
understand.
yes, is
Yeah.
for the people who are saying, okay, I just want simple 2025.
So why would I make payment just on the curation then? I guess.
Yeah, because it's the concept is the same. If you want me to raise a custom invoice for you, where we put down everything what we have discussed right now, and then share it with you, happy to do so.
I think that makes more sense.
Sure, sure. So what I will do upon completion of our call, give me about an hour. I'll consolidate what we have discussed and raise a custom invoice with all the things what as a part of our engagement would include, and then what our expectation, I mean, what your expectation would be and what our deliverables would look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so do you guys actually negotiate? So let's say you reach out, let's say they all say, "Oh no, 25 or 20 or something like that." Do you guys actually negotiate?
We
Uh,
negotiate on calls, emails, text messages multiple times. Internally, as a backend, we have three levels of negotiation. We use proven negotiation tactics to do that. And any time where we are looking at 500,000, 300,000 plus vehicles, as a co-founder and CEO, and also the person who has gone through these unfortunate experiences in the past, I'll personally step in to ensure that we are giving you the rock bottom negotiated price.
whereabouts are you US based or are you outside of the country?
No, so we are US based company, but the team is working out from India. So myself,
Understood.
yeah, so
Yes.
I am based in Phoenix, Arizona. I did my master's in biomedical informatics from Arizona State University, and I faced a dealership challenge back in 2018 and 19, and I decided it got a change. And that is where people started coming to us and say, Neil, can you help me buy a car for my mom, for my dad? Or I'm a full-time employee, plus I do bartend on the weekend nights. I really need a car and I have no bandwidth to deal with dealership drama. Neil, can you please take care of this? And so when I kept hearing this community feedback again and again, we incepted and co-founded this. And my partner takes care of the tech platform, processes, operations on that front. And then we have a Canada partner who takes care of the Canada business and operations. And the market research team, all the way to client facing team, works from India so that we are cost efficient. But at the same time, they work as per the working hours in US. So they are always communicative, they are responsive. We also have several internal meetings throughout the day. And so you will not see that, okay, the team has not responded for 2 working days. Or, hey, I texted one of your associate concierge and I'm not hearing back from him.
Okay. Thank you, Neil.
This is all the detailed reviews along with the first name and last name of every client of ours who have,
Do you have the G-Wagon review or no?
yes, G-Wagon review. One second, I'll just pull it up here. Yeah, here. On the third column with the
Yeah, I
name.
see it. Yeah.
I had been in the market for a G-Wagon and the team went above and beyond to find me the perfect
Yeah.
options. This service is fantastic choice for anyone
Sure, I
seeking.
see it.
Yeah, yeah. So this is one of the,
Any G63 or no?
yeah, he went with G63. We have also done G550s too.
So that was a week ago?
No, so this was the screenshot when we took
Oh,
from
it's extremely.
once we received the, so the original review is on Google as well. I can go to our Google listings and show the review over there.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
this client of ours have bought two G-Wagons. He bought one in October 2023 for himself. And then he again came back last November. The one he's the first one to get the 2025 G-Wagon for this year through us. That was for his wife. But his wife wanted to be a little bit anonymous, so she has not left the feedback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Neil. I'll look forward to your email then. And I need to think of, what direction I want to go. I'm just afraid that you guys are going to go through all this. I pay the $500 and the pricing is going to be just like what I could get anyways. That's what I think my biggest concern is.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what do you think that you will get the pricing? Let's say if we are
I
not
think I could probably get it for 15 to 20K.
correct.
15 to 20K locally.
Hmm.
Local, so not have to ship it from some other state and stuff like that. uh I think 20K for sure. I don't know, maybe 15K. And that I can do that basically now. I don't have to wait. um
Absolutely.
so yeah.
And great point. Point definitely taken. So we can do something like this because we love to take the challenges. You mentioned 20K locally. We will definitely get below that where even our fees is justified, the convenience what you are receiving, the number of hours which you will save as a part of this process. All of that will add up pretty quickly as compared to just looking at mere savings. And for us also, we always go through the local neighborhood dealership where you are based as our first point of connect. If we are not reaching to a level where it sees that okay, the cost of ownership can be reduced in terms of the total OTD, I want to call out the door number, including the taxes, title, registration, and fees, then we keep expanding our search radius. But the Akash review, what I showed in October 23, when he went for 2024 G Wagon, we got him at 5,000 plus MSRP. This year, for his wife, we got 10,000 plus MSRP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, same dealership or different dealership?
Different dealership. They are
Yeah.
based out of Miami, Florida. Different dealership. Last year it was from St. Lauderdale, the dealership where we got it down. And this time for his wife, it was from Atlanta, Georgia. 400 miles. So they decided that they will go on a weekend trip and pick it up and drive it back.
Yeah. um Okay. I didn't really understand your response in terms of when you said let's do this. I
So
don't think
let's do
anything
this.
is.
That means that we'll definitely get something below $20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me send me the information, please. I'm gonna think about it a little bit and then I'll get it back to you.
Sure, sure, Poya. You think about it, and I'll share all the details to you, and then we'll take it from there.
Thank you, Neil. Have a great
Thank you.
day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Have
bye.
a great afternoon. Bye bye.
Bye.